Hello everyone, this is Art Coleman. Thank you for joining me in today. Today we're going to be talking about the wall mount today, the Echo Gear wall mount. As you're going to be seeing me doing, showing a couple of demonstrations. First of all, you're going to need a stud finder. AD can try to knock on the wall, so if you don't hear anything echoing, if you don't hear any type of feedback and you hear the thump, that just means there's a stud right there. I'll be showing you that a little bit later in just a moment. And this is a digital cord audio cable so that way if you have surround sound, like I have Sonos, and it works perfectly great for it sometimes. Except my internet is not having a problem because Sonos is not the greatest. It seems like sometimes I'm always having issues with all the stuff. I'm buying a lot of stuff, not getting my money what is real worth it. And that right there was a wall feeder so that we can hide all the wires that's connected, HDMI, so forth. And this is the Echo Gear, the wall mount. And this is the manual instruction if you want to get the tint on the wall, if you want to follow those guidelines as well, if you want to drill that in there. Didn't find any use for it, so I didn't use it. And this is what I'm talking about. You didn't need to see my TV, but there's 4 circles. Number 1, there's the adapter that you got to put into that. Number 2, you put the bracket in there. Number 3 is where you screw the back of it at. So you really can't screw that up. You can pause it just in case you be kind of like, hey, I need to see that again. And this is where it belongs. So you can keep it like straight up. So it hangs on to the wall mount on the back of it. Next, we're going to be talking about the Tavul stud finder. And you can just power it on where my finger's at. And that little box is the indicator. And that's where the stud. And when you see that little arrow at the top, that's where it's electric current that's going right there. You might see all the lines when I'm moving it kind of across the wall. I try to bring it closer so you can see it. So do forgive me from doing a lot of moving with the camera, but it was just me doing it. So Tavul can be a little bit tricky at times when you are messing with it because it just tends to, but just have a little patience with it. And there is a little button on the side. You can switch the way you want. You can go for a deeper stud like I've done. And you'll see the arrow like I have right here. I don't know if you want to zoom in to it, depending whether you're watching. And it's just showing you that's where the center of it is at too. Okay? So I try to move in a little closer, that way you're able to see it. And at the top where you see that little line there, that's where you can usually point your, get a pencil and try to like mark it at where it belongs to. And next I'm going to be showing you a demonstration, what's behind this wall, so you're able to get a quick view of that, depending where you're going to be setting your television at. So as you see, here's the studs. They're normally between 16 to 24 feet apart. You can, again, pencil mark them where they belong at. And depending, you got to be careful, like I said, the electric current, because you don't want to electrocute yourself or damage any wires, or it might be gas pipes hanging around. Depending on how close you are to the kitchen, they can be there, vents and all so forth. And you should know where all your stuff at anyway. So there's a quick, part of it that I'm showing you right there. And again, I do apologize. I didn't think about it to the last minute. We was just so much in a hurry to get this thing up and get going. And here is the Echo wall mount that it's already marked on there. And here are the 4 circles again, going to be coming up right now. You can't miss these holes at all because you'll see them. And also, if you want to mark them, they should be marked already because you should have your pencil and they should have lined up. And if you need measuring tape, you can use that as well. And also use a leveler too, because you want to make sure it's leveled out. And I do apologize for that as well because I had not shown that on here. And this is the other part that I'm using for that system where you got to feed all the wires through. So, and hopefully that, you can get that worked out for you. We did have a little trouble with it. We went back and forth, using the power screwdriver that I was using, back and forth. You'll see my buddy Corey, he's going to be grabbing out the hammer, kind of like trying to make it catch. I don't know if it lost its, the grooves in it, how sharp it was, so yeah, I mean, it's okay. I can't really say a lot about it because I didn't get mine to flush so well in here. And if you have, you got a trick that, please share it. I'd be willing to check it out and perhaps make mine a little bit more flush. But the wires are hidden. I tell you that now. So, and you know, it worked out. What can I say? So, and there's my Black & Decker. So we're trying to get it to go, but and you see the wires right there. And the next shot, you're gonna see, you know, the wire is not gonna be there anymore. So we did, you know, some changes. So there you go. You're not even seeing it. None of, you know, my company I have invite them over. They're not gonna be able to see it unless I mention and say, hey, look, there's something outside the wall. But hey, again, I just want to thank you all for watching. You can click subscribe or shoot me a message. Thanks again. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.